That night on the balcony, you were screaming, "I see you." So, just what do you see?
Why you wanna fly, blackbird? You ain't ever gonna fly. No place big enough for hope.
Everybody says I'm special because I have this voice.
All the tears you're gonna cry.
But I'm just saying what everybody else wants me to say.
'Cause your mama's name was lonely.
Can you look at me for a second?
'Cause you never loved.
No, wait!
I need you.
Hello, thank you for having me today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I got to see the movie yesterday,
Okay.
which I absolutely adored.
Okay.
And it makes a lot of sense since my favorite movie is Love and Basketball.
Oh, wow, wow.
And
Thank
you're
you.
responsible for that movie.
Thank you.
So when writing this movie, what was the inspiration behind it?
Foremost, I wanted to do another love story. It's been 14 years. God, I hate saying that. It's so
Been a while.
long. But since I had done the love story and really wanted to do that again. And it's interesting because I had the idea of what I wanted to do but didn't have the story yet. And I was sitting in Alicia Keys' concert at the Hollywood Bowl, and she started singing that song Diary, which is just such a beautiful love song. And as a writer, it was an amazing moment because this story and this character just popped into my head, and it was as if I was watching a movie while she's singing. And it was really from there being able to go home and really flesh it out and put her in this industry that seemed to really feed the character as well.
Now, when it was time for casting, what made you choose Nate for the character of Kaz?
Yeah, Nate and I worked on Secret Life of Bees together, had a great working relationship, knew he was the kind of actor that would give all of himself and love to play. But I also needed this character of Kaz. I needed a man. I needed someone who could, it has the integrity but is not soft. And that was really important, especially given what world he's about to step in, which is Noni's world, which is so extra. And I thought that I thought that Nate could really embody that, and I was right.
Now, when it comes to the character Noni, was there someone you had in mind, a certain celebrity, while you were writing that character?
There was no one specific person, but she is absolutely influenced by what's going on in the world of music today. And it's interesting because the actress Gugu Mbatha-Raw, she comes from Oxford, England. She has no clue of what this world is at all. So it was really me bringing her into the world of hip hop and R&B, which, as we know, is very complex and can be very extra. And it was just taking her to Beyonce concert, Rihanna concert, taking her to hip hop clubs, and really surrounding her with the real people. Kim Kimball did her hair, who does Beyonce and Shakira. Lorianne Gibson was her choreographer, who does Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and Katy Perry. And so it was so much influence around her, but ultimately it was about trying to create a fresh new character.
Now, what was running through your mind when you wrote Machine Guns Kelly character, Kid Culprit?
The interesting thing is he was not originally written as white in the original script. I just didn't see that. But I knew I wanted a real hip hop artist for that part, for the authenticity. And so I was just watching video after video after video, and I came across Wild Boy. And that video is so extra, and I was thinking, that's him. But could he act? And he came in, auditioned, and immediately you could tell he had natural charisma and a natural ability. And the fact that he wanted this movie so bad, he flew himself in 3 times to read, and then read with Gugu. And I mean, you just love that. As a director, you love that in an actor, that somebody that wants a part that bad. And ultimately, he was the right person for it, and I think that who he is made it more interesting.
Noni, do you identify with your character, Kaz?
I'd like to. I think that he has characteristics that inspire me. He's a man of integrity. He reads a lot. He has quotes. He's an idealist. He loves his father. He wants to make him proud. He's kind of swallowed that debt of wanting to live for himself, to live for his father, and that's something that's brought to the surface once he meets Noni. The whole desire to live for yourself, the whole realization that he too was living a certain element of his life like Noni was. So there are a lot of things about him that I like, and there are things that in playing it I want you know, young men, older men, men in general to see and to feel that it's possible to do, whether it be, you know, respecting women or just having integrity or, you know, having a strong moral compass or just taking pride in your job.
Right. Now, after watching this movie, women are going to absolutely fall in love with you, you know, because of the fact that you're the ideal man. Mm-hmm. You know, you saved her life, and you stood by what you believe in. Mm-hmm. You didn't let her change you.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
You didn't. And what message do you want women to take from your character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to not compromise. I think that it's important. You know, we've become so, men and women have become kind of bitter and jaded at certain experiences. And something that Gina says is that, you know, R&B and hip hop, for all the love that we have for it, it's kind of in a strange place and it has such an influence on our lives, especially our generation. You know, I mean, just listening to the music, listening to the words, and kind of operating it within it with like a, you know, cognitive dissonance, just thinking, oh yeah, it's bad, but the beat is good, and you know, I'm not the DJ, so I play it. And a lot of times, you know, having daughters and sisters, you kind of find yourself seeing them buying into that idea, that projection of who they're supposed to be, that over-sexualization. So I think that what Kaz does is reminds us all that, you know, a man, you can demand more of yourself, and a woman, you can demand more of your man. And expect him to be someone that honors you, that respects you, that respects your path, that wants you to be healthy more than he wants to exploit you.
And actually, I have to say, you know, there's a couple love scenes in the film, but honestly, one of my favorite elements of one of them is the fact that you see Noni in all of her glory, but you know, he finds her sexy in wearing his basketball shorts and a tank top.
That's why every girl's gonna love him. just from that scene, every girl's just gonna love him. Every girl wants a guy that they can just be themselves around.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for having me here today. Can you tell everyone where we can find you on social media?
Sure. You can find me at GPBMadeIt, also hashtag Beyond the Lights and Facebook Beyond the Lights.
At Nate Parker, and on Instagram, which I'm new to, it's originate _ between the I and the N.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
That night on the balcony, you were screaming, I see you. So, just what do you see?